Forward, we'll now go to the authorization section of the lab. Authorization issues are very common in web applications. This section puts together some common examples of the vulnerability. Modern web development frameworks often protect from all kind of injections, but cannot take care automatically of these kinds of issues automatically. Since they cannot understand the business logic behind them, authorization issues cannot really be tested by automatic web scanners for the same reason. That's why it's often a good source of vulnerabilities, and it's important to know how to test them. The following section, as assignment, is also a problem of authorization, but they're separate exercises into sections for clarity. And in example number 1, we can log into the following user. So we go to authorization, we log into the following user, that's right here, and the following password right there. Once we've logged in and played around, log out and try to access the same information. So we play in here, play here, play here, then we can log out. Try to access with the same information it says right there. Well, seems like we're accessing the same information again. So right now we're going to try to access the URL by simply inputting it on the here to see if it let us pass us without the correct authorization that we need. So really quick, we're going to check it, and we can see that it bypassed the system without the proper authorization. Going ahead, example number 2, we can log in with the following user. So user number 1 again, and the same password. Once we're logged in, we can start accessing information and see the pattern used. So infos/1, we go back, infos/2. If we keep incrementing the number in the URL, we can access information from the other users. So we're going to put here infos3. We access confidential information from user 3. 4, we access more, and this is a authorization vulnerability existing in the system right now. For example number 3, we can access information using a method similar to the one you've seen previously. We cannot just direct access to information. However, we can see that we're now able to edit information. And we can use this feature to access information from other users by just incrementing the number in the URL. So we're gonna log in. Right there, we see we can edit this info. We have edited the info, but if we go like to number 4, so we need to log in. We can go ahead. So I was doing it wrong. We have to access our information first, edit our information, but if before we edit our information we change this, we see that we have access to the confidential information from user 2. And yeah, that will conclude the authorization section of the lab.